Hi, I'm Allison Bliss, and it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm going to talk to you today about belonging, your tribe, and how that relates to the Academy Awards. I once learned from a psychotherapist client of mine that belonging is the greatest human need after air, food, and water. It's built into our DNA. We need our tribe. We need to belong to our tribe to feel protected, worthy, and valued. We each play a kind of role in our tribe, like a builder, an artist, a leader, healer, rebel, protector, or some other useful function. On this Valentine's Day, though, I reflect on how the essential need of belonging affects our marketing. Have you built a tribe of followers, friends, colleagues, subcontractors, employees, or clients for whom you serve their need? Do you feel a strong connection, maybe even a love for those people who support you? I do. Or do you only connect via social media to feel as if you're connected? Don't forget there's a more of a superficial connection on social media versus meeting in person. I wonder if that's part of the reason our society is growing in crime and the fear of dissociation from others while we've been cooped up in our homes, behind our digital platforms. Well, what if we could begin to heal the world by building collegial connections, a deep caring or loyalty by expanding our tribe of followers in business or in our social life? You can. That's how many of us stayed in business during the pandemic and now the post-pandemic crunch. I'm connected to like a half a dozen great organizations at least, because I like to keep my finger on the pulse of politics and culture. I think that's critical to somebody doing marketing. Now, I'm happy to share these connections to benefit your business or your interests if you contact me. I'm just not going to go into it here. This age-old marketing tactic of connecting and belonging, usually called networking, still works better than any other tactic for quickly building business. It's especially important for professional service businesses like doctors, lawyers, consultants, designers, healers. Why? Because it taps into our need for belonging. It takes far less time to get more deeply connected with people in person, and it's much more rewarding and fun to build those closer connections and get to know people on a deeper level, to share the love and the value that you offer. So how does that relate to the Academy Awards, you're wondering? Well, you know how in the news they talk about crime in our cities and refer to the criminals as bad actors? They blame drugs and bad influence and poverty and mental illness usually. But there are finally a few sociological studies showing what I'm talking about. The root issue of these bad actors is that they don't have a healthy sense of belonging, except those in gangs. And that's why it's hard to help them. So with the Academy Awards coming up, that phrase is used in news reports about bad actors harming our cities, and it drives my friends crazy who are really good actors. So I'll show you the difference in a second so you have more fun watching the awards this year. Just don't forget, it's the director who makes the movie, not the actors. Those are just the faces that you see in front of the camera. So here are some examples of good and bad acting. You be the judge.